Has anybody out there ever had their family turned against them? First of all, the thought of that is mind-blowing, because you wonder, why would someone want to turn your own family against you? In my particular case, I only really considered my children my family. They are the only family that I know for a fact that they are my family, because I carried them. I gave birth to them and I raised them. I protected my kids with my life. They know that. I loved them more than anything in this world. They knew that. I would give my life for my kids at one point. They knew that. When the other parent turns your kids against you with briberies, lies, gaslighting them, smear campaign, that's the one thing that took me the longest to come to terms with and accept it. Because the way I raised my kids, you're never supposed to let anyone come between our relationship, ever. There was not a person that could ever come between me and my kids if I had say so. For the other parent, who was not there, mind you, they were in and out, to come in and turn your children against you is one thing. For your children to allow it is another. Your children who know you better. Your children who you have a very good communication with. Anything they need to know, anything they need to verify, you're right there for them to verify it. They can talk to you about anything. For them to believe things that people say without verifying it with me, something as simple, just one step, just verify it. Show me that much respect to ask me if this is correct. Give me the opportunity to tell my side. Don't ever let anyone buy your loyalty. Don't ever let anyone talk you into selling your soul, because once you put a price tag on your loyalty, you chose wrong. For their so-called grandmother and so-called aunts and everyone else to make it their mission to turn my kids against me. Why? Because we were so close-knit. It was the four of us all through life, from the time they were born until this individual entered into our lives and just caused chaos. And not one of my kids, but all three of them turned on me without even a conversation, without even asking me anything. It's difficult for me to think that any of my kids would turn on me because they're promised a financial gain. My daughter would always tell me, "Mom, you're the smartest person I know." But just in a snap of a finger, in the blink of an eye, all those years of raising you guys, that's sad to me. And I've explained to my children, the love that I have for you, I can't measure it. But please never use that love against me. If you ever use that love against me, I will walk away. And that's exactly what I did. Think about it. Just think about that. I know there's mothers out there, fathers out there who never in a million years would you feel your children would ever turn on you, ever. Can you imagine that? And then side with the other parent that's trying to destroy you for whatever reason, and you didn't even know it, because this individual was actually coming to our home, hanging out with us, but behind the scenes telling people lies about me, trying to say I was a bad parent. I beg to differ. Manipulate them. This person manipulated my kids. They're all still young. Yes, they are all adults, but they're all still young and very impressionable. This individual took advantage of that. This individual took full advantage of them. All of them. My so-called parent, she's behind it as well. The things that she has done to me is outrageous. Outrageous. And all for money. All for money. I can go into much details, but there'll be a day and a time for that. But I'm just wondering if anybody out there has ever had their own children turned against them by their own so-called family, by the other parent. And you're the parent who raised them. It can't just be me. And guess what? Once again, people say I'm crazy. I get labeled crazy for anything and everything. You are entitled to your opinion. I can't take that away from you. I wouldn't even want to. Again, your opinion of me has nothing to do with me, but to target my children, the only things that I had in the world. My kids were it. They were all I had. They were all that I had. There should have been conversations had between my kids and myself. I would never believe something anyone in this world say about my kids without verifying it if I needed to verify it. That hit me hard, and I'm just going to be honest about it. That hit me extremely hard. I don't know why people wanted to tear our little family apart so bad. Maybe it's because we mind our business. We didn't get into any drama. We wasn't involved with any kind of foolishness. We were in our own little world, living our own little lives. But I'm the target. You guys know how it is. You guys know how it is. If someone can't get to you, they're going to use the people that's closest to you. And everybody and anyone who knows me knows that that's my kids. They know my heart. They know me. And they allow themselves to be manipulated. But I also have to acknowledge the fact that they were targeted. They were targeted. People wanted to see me break by turning my kids against me. People felt like if we can't do anything, if we turn her kids against her, she will break. She'll lose her mind. She'll take her own life. And all of this is for what? Money? People are trying to take your life. And if they can't take your life, they'll try to discredit you. They'll try to discredit your mental stability. They'll do a smear campaign on you. They'll gather people. They'll use their resources to try and destroy you for money. But money blinds some people. But I'm the one who taught my kids, don't ever let anybody come into our family and cause corruption. And it's very heartbreaking. But I have learned to accept their decision. I really wish the best for my kids. I hope moving forward, I'm going to ask the Most High to please not let their kids do this to them. Because it's a pain that I cannot even describe what that pain felt like. I can take being poisoned. I can take being someone attempting to murder me, having, paying someone money to take my life. Yeah, that was a thing as well. I can take all of that. I can take identity theft. I can take all of that stuff. Smear campaign, gang stalking. I can take all of that. The bullying, all of it. I can take the hidden cameras. I can take the online exposure. I can take the hacking of my devices. I can take it all. But turning my kids on me, and that's all I had, that was the last straw. Because once people show me who they are, I believe them. Once you show me who you are, I absolutely believe you. Just remember out there, guys, speak up for yourself when you are comfortable and when the time is right. If your family has been turned against you and you're out there walking your path by yourself, because there's a difference. I'm walking my path by myself, but I'm not alone. If you've experienced that, you hang in there. You hang in there. Because it's just people trying to project onto you. It's just people trying to control you. There may be things going on that you don't know why. It took a while for me to digest the key players. It took a while for me to digest strangers doing this to me. Even when I tried to make new friends. I'm stalked so much that people pay attention to every move I make. So if I try to make a new friend, they sabotage it. With lies, of course. But the part they don't understand is I am very comfortable with walking alone. So if anyone has gone through this, and you feel alone, you're not alone. You're just walking your path by yourself. And trust me, one day, the right people will be placed into your life. So hang in there. I know how rough it can be. I know sometimes the audacity of it all, you just can't believe it. But you're doing the right thing. When people show you who they are, you're doing the right thing by believing them. But I'm not crazy. And you know the rest. Neither are you.